When Noelle Stevenson made it clear that fans of the new She-Ra and the Princesses of Power aren't ever going to see a season 6, our hearts shattered a bit. But there are several valid reasons why the open ending we got isn't going to get finished. In fact, continuing the series would mean spoiling the whole She-Ra story, at least a bit. How come?
Well, at first glance, the She-Ra finale gives us a big promise for the next season. Adora, Catra, Glimmer and Bow are to go on a journey to return magic to the whole universe. But Noelle Stevenson initially planned for She-Ra to have precisely 52 episodes for a reason. She based the value of the plot on the development of the characters and their relationships. By the final episode of Season 5, the central relationship of the series between Adora and Catra came to its logical conclusion: love. While all the other characters figured out their main issues and grew as well, both in their relationships and personally. Plus, the planetary war that had lasted since episode 1 and created many conflicts, traumas, and losses finally ended. If there was a movie or another season of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, it would have to cover the "and they lived happily ever after" period.
Well, that might still be interesting to hardcore fans, especially since the characters went through so many hardships. It would be nice for us to see them happy. But I agree, creating another season or a movie would be more like a nod to fans than a necessary thing. The main story has come to a conclusion. Everything else would be superfluous. Still, wouldn't it be awesome to at least catch a glimpse of the best friend squad as adults?
That is something Noelle Stevenson was particularly against, by the way. In one of her interviews to CBR, she said that she severely dislikes time jumps in stories, like that epilogue in the Harry Potter series. In her opinion, that takes away the possibility of the fans to imagine what could happen to their favorite characters after, and takes away lots of possibilities from the characters by defining what path they take. An open ending, however, gives the characters a glimpse of a bright future and the infinite opportunities, and still leaves it open for them to decide what to do next.
I guess that's true. And of course, we know that Adora and her friends might encounter some problems and challenges afterwards, but an open happy ending reassures us that they'll figure it all out. And they all have a chance to choose their future, because throughout the show they were defined by the side of the war they fought on, by their duties, by the necessity to do what's right, or by the necessity to fight for their survival. And in the end, they can finally take a break and figure out what they want from their lives. That's neat. Still, remembering how eagerly I read and watched all Noelle Stevenson's interviews after the show's finale to find out more about Hordak and Entrapta's fate, I think a spin-off with the most interesting secondary characters of the show wouldn't diminish the meaning of She-Ra's open ending, and would bring the greatest joy to all the fans.
And what do you guys think? Are you happy with the way She-Ra and the Princesses of Power ended? Would you like a continuation or a spin-off to this show?
Let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe to Cartoon Junkies.